New moon in Taurus happening on April the 27th is here to renew your relationships with yourself, honey, your sense of receiving pleasure, your relationship with your relationships, okay? And of course, with money, wealth, and investment. This is the new moon where your life can change because Taurus rules the material world. And are you a material girl? I don't know, but let's find out. I'm going to be taking you through the 5 ways on how this new moon affects you. How can you utilize this to manifest the life that you want, the relationship that you want, the looks, the appearance, the body that you want, and of course, the lifestyle that you want. All things material, all things in this 3D world to create a beautiful experience for you. If you are new here, my name is Tina Wong. I'm a spiritual guide and mentor, and I'm here every single day to send you the goods on how you can step into your truest and highest alignment. So if you enjoy our vibe, you like the humor, okay, and you're a nice, warm person, come on through, like this video, subscribe to the channel, put the bell so that you can get notified. All right, so let's get started. Number 1, the first way that this moon affects you and also how you can manifest with it is first understand the energy of Taurus. Now, Taurus is the energy of the earth sign, the material realm. Taurus is that sign where it's hardworking. It's all about being grounded. It doesn't mind putting in the work. Okay, it doesn't mind working for what it wants. It doesn't mind staying grounded, keep going. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So there's a practicality and there's a determination. Some can say stubborn, okay, about Taurus. So that means that if you want wealth, you will get wealth. If you want love, you will get love. If you want something, you will get it. So this is something that is really beautiful. So what's the first thing? The first thing is to know that your relationship with the material world is going to change and be clarified and be renewed during this new moon on April 27. Again, before or after. It can last for quite a while. Now, what does that mean? It means what do you think about when you think about the material world? A lot of things tangible, a lot of things you can see. So I'm going to pick out a couple of things to give you an example and how you can manifest more of that. So the first thing we have to talk about body, look, appearance. So I want to talk more about it when it comes to point number 2. So I'm going to talk more about that in a bit. So the way that you look is going to change. The way that you're going to notice other people looking different as well. So let me know if you notice. I made a previous video on how you know that your reality shifts is because you start noticing that you look different. Okay, and the way that you dress, the way that you do your hair is going to be different. You're going to notice changes in other people and their appearance as well. So if you're someone who's like, I'm ready to get the hottest body of my life, I'm ready to really grow out my hair and have it be healthy, I'm ready to be in shape. Well, this tourist season, what you can expect is there's some kind of discipline, there's some kind of consistent devotion around it. So what you can do to manifest that is to put your plan into action. Don't just speak empty words. Oh, I would like my body to be snatched or whatever, right? Well, what are you going to do about it, right? What kind of action, what kind of dedication are you going to put? Well, I'm going to have a half an hour walk every day after my dinner. I'm going, the weather is getting nicer or whatever, okay? So put together a plan. Next thing, we have to talk about wealth, money, finances, which we will go more into the later points. So you're going to start seeing changes in the way that you receive, in the way that you invest, in the way that you handle the monies, okay, and the bills. So there's going to be a change in your financial outlook, yay, and it can be very positive, okay. This new moon is bringing a lot of positive aspects around money, the coins, and the investment. So check on your investment. It might go up. Let me know the good deals. You can be expecting expected and unexpected money around this time. Say yes, I claim it, let me know down below. But more than unexpected is the expected, because Taurus is like, I'm not leaving things to chance, or I don't know. Taurus is all about, I'm putting in the work, I get the rewards. So I want to ask yourself, in order to manifest more wealth is what work am I ready to put in? So maybe the work around changing your financial mindset, your abundant mindset. Stop using certain words or certain sentences that really, stomp you on the foot. Maybe things like always joking about, oh, I'm so poor. Oh, this is so expensive. I could never afford it. Don't say these things. Stop it. Okay? Stop. Okay. Next, relationship and love life and friendship and stuff like that. People want to come and go. But I want you to tap into who is here to stay. Who do you want to stay? I'm going to expand that in point number 3. So that's the first way for you. So start assessing which areas of your financial or love or appearance or anything that is physical and tangible that you are ready to have a big shift in. Let me know down below. Second, now, the second way here on how this new moon in Taurus affects you is we have to talk about the new relationship about yourself. You're gonna notice that around this time, your sense of self-love, self-care, self-honoring, self-respect is going to increase. You're going to start thinking about how can I have a glow up, like a real glow up? How can I be treated with respect and love? Maybe you want that. You want people to see you in a different light. And you cannot be out there changing people's perception without changing yourself. So around this time, what I want you to focus on is how can you respect yourself? How can you have that internal glow up so that your external is going to glow up as well? What does that mean when I talk about the glow up? It means that things just get better in your life. The way that you love yourself sets the standards to how others love you and see you and treat you. So when you're tired, do you allow yourself extra rest? Or you're going to make yourself feel guilty, or you treat yourself like some kind of robot? That is the divine feminine practice that I need you to step into, is to treat yourself and honor your flow. Okay? Everyone has a flow. Everyone has a season. So right now, this season is about your divine feminine nature. So if you feel like you've been like, okay, I'm go, do, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a healthy masculine nature to get things done. But the problem is when you neglect your intuition, neglect your body's crying for help and crying for rest, and you are not respecting yourself and not respecting your boundaries, and then you realize that people are walking all over you, and maybe they interrupt you when you speak, maybe they don't look at you and they don't take you seriously. How can you have a real glow up? Okay, so I want you to ask yourself these questions and begin to make changes within. Love yourself, have a self-love, self-care practice. I have a 21-day energy makeover called Sparkling New Me, and that is going to do just that for you. So when you're in my Divine Feminine Activation membership, if you haven't joined yet, join. I want to give you that program for free. Okay, so that's something that I promised for you during Taurus season. So when Taurus season ends, May 20th, if you join, by then, join today, you are going to get that for free. That program has changed a lot of lives. And today I got a testimonial from one of my clients saying that her life has completely changed. People are complimenting her on how sexy she looks. And she got compliments and got gifts and getting all the things that she's like, I've never experienced this before. What is this? You will experience a glow up. So link is down below to join Divine Feminine, or you can get the 21-day energy makeover as a separate thing. Up to you. You can get that for free or you can get it separate. So the third way on how this Taurus new moon affects you is going to be in your career. And career can also mean your passion, your impact in life, what you're here to give, whatever a career is for you. Okay, so it's going to have a new relationship with that. So maybe you're like, I don't know what I want to do. Maybe you're kind of like stalling on like, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my career. I don't really know if this is the right thing for me. So if you've kind of been tiptoeing around it, you're going to get clarity and a renewal of energy around this time. So what you can expect is a sense of passion or dedication that you are so happy to dedicate yourself to. So instead of asking, oh, what's my life purpose? What's my soul purpose? What am I meant to do? Is this career right for me? Right? Instead of asking that and not getting the clarity that you have, I'm going to invite you to ask yourself a deeper question of what cause that I'm willingly, that my soul, my deepest self is willingly to dedicate and devote myself to. If I have a billion, okay, $1 billion, and I don't have to work, I don't have to do things for money, I don't have to do anything, what would I still would love to show up for and to help people with, to make a world a better place? I want you to ask yourself that, and feel free to share with me. I love reading through all your aha moments and your personal realizations. It's because when you ask yourself these questions, you're getting to the depth of things, because our career was never about making money, honey. It's about how we can serve as the light of God, how we can be that divine love and share ourselves with the world and share God's light and the universe's love and the divine infinite love through ourselves as a divine vessel. So when you get to the crux of things, you will understand what is that burning desire, that what is that thing that really matters to you, because you're going to show up naturally doing the things that you love. You're not going to show up when it's like, oh, well, it's because I want the money. Like, you can do that, but there's like, your soul is like dying inside. So if you really want to do something that means something for you, this Taurus new moon, look at your career path more than just money, more than just to survive, more than just to get by. Because the thing is, you can have anything in your life. You can be living and working at a job that you like, you think is okay, and get the okay money and have an okay life. Like, that's an option. Or you can do what you love and show up every day and you're like, I get paid to do this. What? Is that even for real? I get to do what I love. I get to help people and I get paid. Like, you can wake up and have that as your reality, which is my reality. And that's what I teach my clients inside the Divine Feminine Activation, inside I Am the Light, inside my courses, which you can browse down below. It's because I realized that when I was working my 9-to-5 job, I had an option of living that life. But when I decided to walk away and build a life of my own on my own terms, I realized that, wow, that this playground just gets bigger, you know? So definitely have that as a question going on as you see this video. Number four and number 5 is going to be two key themes on how this new moon affects you. Number 4, the fourth way on how this affects you and how you can manifest with it, is the energy of really letting go of your past identity and letting go of your past attachments. So what I mean by that, so it could be meaning different things for different people. Sometimes you're holding on to a hurt, a pain, a breakup, a loved one's, passed away, whatever that pain, or like a loss of job, like whatever that pain is. Taurus is that energy that sometimes it holds onto the past. And by the way, we have any Tauruses in the house? You have Taurus in your, the big parts of your natal charts. Because what Taurus energy is that is really good about, staying grounded and gripping. But sometimes if you don't grip onto the right things, you're gripping onto past attachment and pain and hurt and excess and, whatnot. It's going to pull you back. So with Taurus, it's very important that because you have that hard-working energy and you have that like determination type of energy, and this full moon is amplifying that, you need to grip onto the right thing, which is building the life you want, building the future you want, building the body that you want, building the woman that you are proud to be, right? So a lot of this, make sure you're gripping and dedicating and having your eyes fixated on the right things. So if you're still hung up over a breakup or some freaking guy who didn't text you back, who didn't treat you right, who broke up with you and then left you for another girl or betray you or whatever it is, I want you to just like get it that it doesn't matter now. Like in this moment, it doesn't matter. Maybe in that moment you were heartbroken and not saying what they did wasn't crappy or, a-holy. We're not going to just even go there. You've thought about it. You probably, swore at them in your head, or you were just sad and, whatever, resentful about it. You don't need to continue that. That is not going to make you the glowing, sparkly goddess person that you are. It's not gonna make you the person that when you look in the mirror, you're like, dang, I love her, It's not gonna make you become that person. It's not gonna make you, become the person that you're proud of. It's gonna just harbor these resentments and sadness, and it's gonna pull you back. So once you understand that and you decide that, you know what, I want to take a moment right now to decide who the F I'm gonna be. Okay, I want you to do it with me. In this moment, I want you to decide that you're a person of value, you're a person of worth, you're a person of impact. You get to be happy. You get to have the life you want. You get to have the love you want. You get to have everything that you want. So for those, okay, who didn't see your worth, who didn't see your value, who play games, who whatever, they were there to teach you an important lesson about knowing what you have, by knowing who you are, by knowing exactly what you actually bring to the table. And they were there to shake up, certain things that maybe you didn't think you were so worthy of that. And now, okay, instead of resenting them, I want you to think of them as your divine teachers. Thank you, teacher. Okay, say this with me. Thank you, teacher, for showing me that I'm never doing that again. I'm never crying over a boy didn't text me back again. I'm not crying over some person who didn't see my value. I'm not crying over this client breaking, their word on the deal, like whatever. Like I'm not doing that again, because right now I reclaim my worth. Say this with me. I reclaim my worth. I reclaim my value. I reclaim who the F I am in this moment. I'm going to make a separate meditation for you to really anchor in your new identity and your renewed sense of worth and value. So look out for that, okay? This is important. Number 5, the way that this new moon affects you is going to amplify these 2 areas. Number 1 is your ability to receive. Number 2 is your sense of sensuality and pleasure. Okay, so what do I mean? Taurus is a sensual sign, okay, sexy sign, but it's not like sexy, it's more like sensual, okay, so it's more like So what that means for you is that anything about you as a woman or man who haven't been in touch with their sensuality, I'm going to invite you to play with that. I'm going to invite you to, ditch your boxy jeans or whatever hard clothes that you wear, hard materials, and swap it for something soft, something a little bit see-through, something a little bit that makes you feel very feminine. Go for the silk, go for the soft material, go for the, bow stuff, right? Ribbons, whatever. Just whatever that makes you feel like you're tapped in to your sense of joy, your sense of sensuality, your sense of just having and feeling good. Having good things and feeling good. Why this is important is that if you're someone who wants to call in more love, call in more good things, call in more money and abundance in your life, you have to get used to receiving good things. And a lot of us, we have effed up relationship dynamics with receiving, okay? Especially if we've gone through traumas or abuses, okay? Especially when it's like sexual abuses, right? I want you to know that because something that effed it up, okay, in the past, whatever it might be, maybe you feel like a burden, you feel guilty for receiving, I want you just to screw all of that, okay, in this moment. Again, in this moment, you have the power to create your sense of identity. And I want you to choose to be the person who receives good things with no guilt, with joy and gratitude. Okay, say this with me. I receive beautiful, good things in my life with an open heart, with a grateful heart. I release all guilt. I release all shame. I'm not a burden. I'm a joy. I'm joy to the world. Okay, so again, like I said, I'm going to make a separate meditation so that it goes into your subconscious. So you just listen to that on repeat and it will reprogram you. But I need you to decide with me right now that receiving gets to be more and more and more, and it gets to be feeling more pleasurable the more you receive. And the clothes that you wear gets to make you feel good. The food that you eat gets to make you feel good. Don't go for the cheapest thing. Don't go for the junk food. Go for the things that makes you feel like $1,000,000, because it's how you feel. It's the thing that is the attractor. Okay, so again, you attract what you are. So get real with your sense of self. Do you feel like a worthy, sexy goddess? Because that is the energy that's going to attract all the beautiful, abundant things, because you feel worthy of those things. So I need you to decide right now who you are. Let me know down below. Write the affirmation, write it in your notebook, say it out loud, and see the meditation I'm going to be posting for you soon, or maybe it's out already. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, Tina Wong, and I love you so much. Happy Taurus New Moon.